Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So this is going to be our little content life update talk for August, going through plans for the channel, plans for me, and basically anything which has happened in the past month. So thank you guys for tuning in, and first thing to start with is we've hit 5,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for all your support, all the comments, all the likes lately. The past month of content has probably been some of the best on the channel in terms of views and performance, and that's just down to you guys and what you guys do for me. So I'd like to say a big thank you for everything you've done for the past month and the past sort of 4 years I've been doing this as well. Can't believe it's been so long, but the past 2 years especially have been an absolute blast. And I think I've really started to find my niche in like the RuneScape 3 community and the kind of videos I do. And the sort of feedback I get from you guys is great. So thank you guys once again for that. In terms of this video as well, I'm just going to be doing some sifting soil. Basically, I'm doing it for a video, so you don't need to pay attention. You can just listen while you escape, or you can watch as well. I'm literally just doing some volcanic ash. So that's the first thing ticked off, 5k. Again, still can't believe it. Thank you guys so much. And also a little side thing as well. Thank you guys for your support on the community tab as well. Like, I put a lot of pictures on like what I'm traveling or what I'm doing. And I also put a lot of polls on as well to see what you guys want to do in terms of series, what you think, what you want to see. And I always get a massive sort of response, which really does help me like direct videos and stuff. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscription button and you'll be able to see like any community posts I put up. They pop up in your feed whenever you're there, and it's either like a post or a question or a poll. It's just ways I can get some form of feedback as well. But if you ever have any sort of things you want to say as well, drop them in the comments. I try and reply to all my comments, or at least like look at my comments as well, because there's been some fantastic feedback and ideas, and like in some parts as well, they've changed like what I do in a series as well, because sometimes they're better ideas. It's always nice to have different eyes on things as well, because you guys might know something better than I do. So content, what are we doing for the next month? So with the roadmap, which again was a fantastic roadmap, I'll link the video which we talked about the roadmap in. Group Ironman is going to be sort of the next major series we're going to do. So I've basically got 2 months to wrap up what's left to do in terms of series. And I think we're pretty much about where we need to be for that. So series, we'll start with the main account, because the main account is actually going to be making an appearance. It's going to be doing one video on the main account. Now, I don't know if I've done it yet, but it should be soon. But we're pretty much on the verge of 120 all. I actually think we're going to get 200 mil major at some point as well. So, big thing on this video. We're going to do the 120 all, and then we're also going to wrap up the completionist cape. So, in terms of the completionist cape, we'll just stop what we're doing now. We've got not so much loads of things to do, but we've got enough to wrap up where I can do all of this in one video, maybe 2 at a push. And we can just get that finished to go and get the Master Comp Cape. So that is going to be this account's sort of plan. And other little projects I'm going to set it on as well is what went down really well is when we went and did the sash brush. So we did the sash brush, set the account away for a couple of days, let it AFK away, let them make some profits as well. And I think I'm going to be doing that as well. Like, so I'll be setting this account to go and make a bond AFK from all these different locations. And with Group Ironman coming up, I'm thinking like, how many different places can I move the main account to go and make GP AFK, and give you guys some ideas of what you could be doing while you're playing Group Ironman, and how you can pay for Group Ironman membership without actually having to pay in real life cash. Don't get me wrong, if you'd rather pay it with cash and keep the GP, you can still do that as well, or you can still progress your main account while you're playing Group Ironman. So the next account, Escaping Free to Play, completed hopefully by the time this is released, if not it'll be very soon. It's stint in membership. Now, I'm not going to talk much about like what happened and all that sort of stuff. That account, technically to me, is finished and completed. I didn't want to extend it because I think it just kind of replays what we did with 7-Day Bond. And 7-Day Bond is going to have the focus on it till the end of Group Ironman anyway. But what I've done, just as one last sort of, do you want me to do this with the account before I sort of retire it? I put a poll on the community tab. Again, go and have a look. Go and vote if you want to. On whether you wanted me to do a bond with combat only methods. Now, when we've done these series before with making like a bond from in-game play, a lot of it has been down to skilling, because that's the kind of gameplay I normally do. So if you wanted me to go and do a combat version with combat stats, I think it only has like 60 mage, the rest of it's level 1 or 3 or whatever it is, and go and vote, and we can go and have a look at doing that as well. If not, I'm probably going to condemn it to free-to-play smithing, because the smithing update where you can just make it all is the best update in the game ever, and it is absolutely amazing. So the account will definitely be sat away smithing away until maybe like the next double XP, and we'll put a bond on it, say, look, how much can we make free double XP? Just leave it like sort of lurking for when the time's available to do a next sort of one-off series on that account as well. But if the combat poll doesn't come through and you don't want to see it, that account technically is retired. In the background, still smithing until something new comes up for it. 7-day bond is going to be at the forefront for probably most of the content coming through. I've only got about 2.5 months left to do it, and I will hold my hands up, and I think really with that series, to the point we're at now, we failed. Because I've not put the attention, I've not put the time into it I needed to, because it's nowhere near the value it needs to be. Now, talking of the account now, it's roughly an 800 mil bank, which is great, but in 2 months, the membership's finished, and membership's currently valued at 2.4 bill. So that's going to be coming some point, probably end of August, start of September, the episode where I pretty much say, right, we need to get into the game, we need to go and make some GP. So that is the plan. 7-day bond will be coming, and will probably be the forefront content, along with all the money makers we do on the main account as well. The money makers will never stop, ever, because they are so well received, and I think you guys enjoy it. But I am trying to find more unique and different money makers, just so we're not like recycling old stuff as well, because there's always something new to go and find in terms of a money maker anyway. The flip account, hopefully at this point, should be done. Maybe not released in terms of videos, but we are pretty much there, and that'll be done before Group Ironman. Again, that was a nice little project. Didn't take too much. Might have been better to put the episodes a bit closer together. But again, other stuff sort of takes the forefront. If something's kicking off, like the mine updates, we try and focus on that most, because it's what people want to see. Like, I do these series, and when a big update gets released, like the mining and smithing one, they can kind of get lost in all the videos because people will prefer to watch the new content rather than a series. So I kind of hold back and focus on the stuff which is kind of around at the time as well. So yeah, that is the old flip account. So those are the 4 accounts we're doing. The mini meep account, or little meep, I think it's little meep, is still very much retired. I know we said we were going to max it, but I think 7-day bond really need the time to finish that off. And yeah, hopefully this will all be done. Well, it will all be done before Group Ironman. And then Group Ironman will be probably the majority of the content for the rest of the year, with all the other little stuff thrown in, like your market watches, your money making methods, new updates. We'll focus more on new updates on day of release as well, because they have gone down so well for the channel, and it's definitely something I'm going to be doing a lot more of as well, because you guys respond so well to it as well. So that is all the accounts, and then I suppose next is me and everything else. So in terms of traveling, for the past month, I went to the Olympics. Don't know if any of you see the pictures of the Olympics, but that was amazing. It was one of the most unique experiences ever. I went to go see the Olympic weightlifting. Again, it was so... The place was bouncing. Like, I think I've got some videos on my phone. And again, this sort of leans on to the next thing. I think very soon I'm going to make like a real life channel. Just go over my travels and just show stuff. And maybe like just show like in a day of life and all that sort of stuff as well. I'm getting quite into editing and creating and stuff like that. And I feel like it's a very good way to sort of use as a hobby. And I really do enjoy it. So that might be another channel because I kind of want to keep it away from the RS stuff, because people subscribe to the RS channel to watch those videos and not watch videos of me. I might throw the occasional one up as well on the Runescape channel, just to like say, oh, this is what I've done and stuff like that. But more traveling coming up as well. I'm halfway through my sabbatical of work, so I've still got 3 months off. So I don't go back until like mid-ish December. I'm going to be going for September. I'm going Cyprus, and then I've got plenty more journeys lined up. But don't worry, community tab, you'll see all the pictures. But what I'm going to be doing for the month of September, because I'm going to be traveling a lot, I'm actually going to dial back on the videos which we release per week. I'm going to try and go down to 4 videos a week, because there's a few sort of thinking behind this. One is that I think it gives people more of a chance to catch my content. I think sometimes because of how much we can release sometimes, the videos get drowned and some people don't get to see the full exposure of what my channel offers. And also, I'd just like to see what the balance would be like, because I think with September, I'm going to be traveling an awful lot. I think for most of the month, I'll be either away or not really home to concentrate on videos. Obviously, I'm quite lucky where with the accounts and the content, I'll always have content sort of ready to go out. And that's why sometimes series are like a week or two behind the current timeline, is because I'll play 2-3 accounts at one time and have different series and plans and stuff going out. But one of my jobs today is actually make a big content list up to Group Ironman of what the plan is, because I want to make sure that I've got more than enough to keep you guys satisfied with what's there. And don't get me wrong, if it's sort of in the first week or two, it's noticeable that my channel responds better to 7 videos a week, then that's what we do. But especially for the 2 weeks I'm in Cyprus, family holiday, I'd like to sort of tone it down to 4 videos a week and just see how we get on as well. But we will be coming off a massive August in terms of views, so I will take a hit, but we'll see what it's like. But also it means I won't be burnt out before Group Ironman, because Group Ironman is when I think it'll be daily videos, but I want it to be a very high quality video as well. I'd like to think over the year, my video quality's picked up. How I talk on sort of videos and how I communicate has got better as well. I think the flow of the videos are better, and I'm just really enjoying creating at the minute. It's a lovely balance at the minute of being able to go and explore and see the world, and then when I come back, I've got the time to go and like make these videos and do stuff like that. But yeah, plenty more places to go and travel, plenty of places to go and see. I'm trying to find as many different ways to like avoid going back to work as possible. So I think the content review or life review in November will be interesting, because that will be the last one before we go back to work. So stay tuned for that. You might not see me or hear me as positive as what I currently am if I'm going back anyway. So, but you gotta go back to the routine. But that's going to be this month's content update. A lot to go through, but again, a lot of things for this month. And again, this August will be one of the best months on my channel. It will just be the best month anyway. And I couldn't have done it without all of your support. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for enjoying, commenting, liking, subscribing as well. Again, like the subscription numbers for the past month have been silly because we've just smashed it. So thank you guys for all that. I hope you guys are looking forward to the content. Again, any ideas of things you want to see, any videos you want me to record, drop them in the comments. Let's have a discussion. What do you guys want to see? Again, go and check out the community tab, because there'll either be some form of post, some form of poll, or some form of me asking questions as well for you guys on what you want to see. I think it's the best way for me to sort of communicate, because sometimes on a video the comments can get lost as well. So go and tell me what you guys want to see, and I will always do my best as always to try and make sure I give you guys what you want to see as well. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. And I will speak to you guys very soon in the next video and next month for next week's content update.